Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome
To
the weekend workout, or any day of the week in the archive, but live on Saturday mornings where we practice our bodyweight skills, our handstand progressions. But first we'll start with our stretch. Add strength.
He's Ian.
I'm stretch, she's strength.
And we'll bars and belts. You forgot all the
We are. Okay. Working on it still. Refine your skills in the handstand. Let's start with our breath today while on all fours. Open up those hands. Get a nice comfortable position. Wide fingertips, index knuckles, pinky knuckles down, and finish with the full hand placement on the floor. While looking at the hands with a long spine, crown pointing away from center, take a big belly breath in for 4 seconds. The belly could fall to the floor. On an exhale, pull that belly button back in. Repeat one more time, a 4-second breath in, filling up the belly, and then a 4-second exhale. Repeat the same movement in the chest with the belly staying calm. Breathe into your back and exhale. With the belly calm for one more time, breath in through the nose. Almost feels like I'm rounding, and then exhale. Press the floor away, shake it out. We're gonna do 5 quick breaths. 3, 2, 1, breathe in.
Just like this?
And out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and 2 more, and out, and last one, out. 1 more time in, more in, more in, and then just slowly let it go. Take those fingertips back to the floor, this time with them facing lateral or away from center. Press fingertips down, first line knuckles, and then the full hand. Repeat 2 more belly breaths, keeping the chest calm. Breathe in, and breathe out. On that breath in, the belly should fall to the floor, and then pull back in on an exhale. Now, keeping the belly calm, fill the chest with a breath in and a breath out. And root those hands in 1 more breath in and exhale. And push that floor away, shake out the wrists, and 1 more time, 5-second breaths in. Quick, in, let's go. In, out, in. Now breathe in, and more in, and more in, and slow exhale away. Shake that out. Fingertips facing the knees for the last time. Fingertips, then the knuckle line, then the hand. From here, just have a little bit more fun now. Keep breathing in and out of the nose, but gently press that index finger into the floor for 3, 2, relax. Pressing then from the index to the middle, holding for tension, feeling the forearm say hello and relax. And the same thing then on the ring fingers. Oh, come on, ring fingers. And relax. And then those pinkies. Why are we doing this, Lauren? Pinkies, pinkies, pinkies.
Pinkies, pinkies, pinkies. Wait, before I say that, don't forget your thumbs, Ian.
Okay, so let's do those last digits, those thumbs. Press into the floor through those thumbs.
Because when we handstand, our fingers are so important to press us forward, back, depending on which way your body's starting to tip.
As Lauren's doing there, let's flex those elbows. Slowly, slowly, slowly peel away and flick.
Whew.
Sounds all right?
That was good.
Great. Either in a tall kneeling position like this, or from full standing if that's better for you. Let's start moving our shoulders and finishing with the head and neck. With the palms facing forward, shrug the shoulders up or elevate, round, protracting forward, pull low, and then retract together. Pull to press down, protract forward, elevate the shoulders up, retract, and let gravity set them down. Now with the arms out at the side, making sure we don't hit each other here. With the arms out at the side, elbows could be slightly soft or fully straight at the shoulders again. Elevate, round forward, push down, and retract. And then depress, pull down, protract forward, elevate up, retract, and you pull them down this time, returning the arms overhead towards either Lauren's I shape or my Y shape, or perhaps just stay at the T. Same thing again, elevate the shoulders because we do that in our handstand. Protract forward, depress down, and retract back together. Then pull down one last time, forward, elevate, retract, and pull those armpits down as the hands return to your hips. Shaking that out. Lastly, at the head neck, from again this tall kneel or from a standing position, getting a little bit closer to see. Doing our figure 8 patterns at the head neck. Start by flexing the chin towards the sternum. Scrape a collarbone to look over the wall to the side. Trace the wall looking up to the ceiling. In center, pivot to center, pull the crown of the head high, and return flexing the head neck. Scrape the other clavicle, rotating the other direction, up towards the ceiling. Pull the crown high, return center, and switch our direction as we go into the extension of the neck, looking up at the ceiling. Trace that left shoulder, or right. Scrape the chin towards the clavicle. Modest shapes are great here. In center, get tall. Return extension of the neck to the ceiling. Look over the alternate shoulder. Pull the crown high as the chin goes low. Flex to center, and finish, looking straight ahead. From here, I'm going to throw it over to Lauren, and she's going to take us through some of our favorite body rolls with the arms, those legs, while we work on a squat in between.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Get some room.
Great. Lying down. I like to do my legs first.
Let's do it.
Let's do that. We're lying on our back. Right now, your arms are in T position. You're going to bring a knee towards the chest. From there, let's do pointed toes because that's our handstand leg. We slowly try to straighten that leg up to the ceiling, a little added bonus hamstring stretching here. Let the leg fall over the body. It's going to start pulling you towards your stomach. As you pull over, roll those arms towards overhead, ending up on your stomach. Take the same leg, bend the knee, reach it to the ceiling, activating that glute, and let it roll you over to your backside. So in this activity, our legs are doing the work and our upper body's along for the ride. Second leg, knee comes in, pointed toe, gently get that hamstring stretch, let the leg fall over, pull you towards your stomach. Oh yeah. And then bend the knee, reach it up to the sky, extend the hip and have it roll you to your backside. What do you think, Ian?
One more.
Legs again?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Back to that first leg. Flexing the hip, straightening the knee, leg pulls you over. Nice soft roll to your front. Same leg bends, reaches to the sky. Still have that pointed foot on this side too. Just practicing sending energy up the toes from a handstand. Last leg, bend, straighten at the knee. Excuse me. Fall over, stomach roll. Last time back, knee bends, reaches to sky, pulls you over to your backside. Where you started.
Great.
Second.
From here, let's get in a lunge position, but maybe not the lunge position that you're dreading. Get on an elbow, as if in a side plank, and find yourself in your little lunge. Hallmarks of the lunge include shin bone in the front, bones in the front, parallel with the femur quad bone in the back, and the feet are about on the same line. From here, open the hip. My hip is over in this back corner at this moment, and by squeezing my butt cheek, I'll extend my hip forward. As this hip on the top is going forward, pull or compress that bottom leg in. Relax the tension. Maybe open up that hip. Make sure the upper body doesn't come with. Upper body stays square. Close the hip. Squeeze your butt cheek in the back. Pull into those hip sockets. Maybe modify the head and neck, looking at your elbow if that's not cool on the neck. Same thing, except this time, gently straighten out the front leg. Woo! From there, maybe little jazz split style. You just sit up nice and tall. And now with that leg in the front, externally rotate. Ooh, okay. With a beautiful pointed foot, externally rotate. So that rotation going outside of the hip, showing yourself that inseam. And then it's going to be very minuscule here. Ugh. Try to go that other way. That internal rotation on the hip. Ooh, happy, crampy, okay. Do that one more time each. Turn out. Straight knees. Turn in, inseam down as Lauren's cueing there. And then nice and slow, just transition back to the elbow. Slowly bend that knee. And transition to the other side anyhow you want. Same thing. We're in that lunging position. The shoulders are squared facing forward. The elbow is again underneath of that shoulder, on top of the shoulder, underneath of the shoulder, with the shoulder packed, pressing away from the floor.
Seriously?
The butt cheek on the back, currently my hip is open. I'm going to extend my hip with a butt cheek squeeze, pressing forward. And while this top hip is pushing forward, this bottom hip is slurping up, compressing in that hip socket to feel nice and tight. Relax. Keep the shoulders here, but try to open the hip to the back. From there, extend the hip again. Push forward, bum cheek, squeeze. Pull in on the bottom leg. Relax. Then press the floor away, and then we extend that leg out the front. Here we are in those jazz splits again. Lauren made us point our toes, so beautiful cramps on those feet here. Externally rotating, showing that inseam up. Internally rotating, oh my goodness, super not that much on this side for 3, 2, and just one more time each side, turn open. And then point close. And then nice and easy, return back to the elbow, bend the knee, and then we'll get to our backside and do those upper body arm rolls.
All right, so the last rolls we did, our legs moved us around. This time our arms and our core are going to do the work. From our supine position here on our back, legs extended, take your arms in a T, then take a single arm and point it to the ceiling. From here, you're going to reach that arm across your ceiling towards where the ceiling meets the wall, and your shoulder's going to lift, your head's going to lift, your core's going to engage to roll you onto your stomach. Your arms are now up above your head like they would be in your handstand. From here, take that same arm, bring it out to 90 degrees. Looking at it, reach it up towards the sky, shoulders, head, core, pulls you onto your backside, soft landing. From here, second arm, up towards the sky to point, reach it across your ceiling to where the wall and the ceiling meet, pulls you to your stomach. Arm to 90, reaches up off the floor, eyes follow, looking where you're going, and rolling with control to your backside. One more time each arm. Point it, reach it, engage that core to help you roll. Legs are not helping you, 90 degrees. Look at it as you reach it to the ceiling. Keep that shoulder packed. Your arm's pretty much in line with your body. It's not reaching really far behind you. Ceiling. Point across. Rolling, feel that core engage. I find that side easier to roll. 90 degrees. Eyes follow hand, looking towards the ceiling, and finishing on your back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go back to that lunge, but this time it might be that version of the lunge that you were dreading from before.
Oh, I don't dread
So
lunges.
take that lunge from the ground. That's good. You don't want to. I
Here.
hope we don't dread anything that we do, honestly. Other than Lauren's high volume kettlebell swings, I do dread those sometimes. That's a healthy dread. With those hips level, do a little hula.
It's not that bad.
Do a little hula in there. Woo! Hula one way, let's hula the other. Just a little bit of freedom, and build that awareness as to where and how and when to keep those hips nice and level. Now that we're level, Hands on the floor. Do they reach? Oh my goodness. And just for fun, keeping the tailbone nice and long, rather than, again, the flex shape. Maintain that extension. And with that extension, just wiggle that toe, heel toe, toe ball, just kind of pivot on that foot. And where could you get that straight out front? Then hinging back, could you dorsiflex?
Pull the foot towards the
Foot
shin.
to shin. And then point. Pull, push. Feel nice contractions on those hamstrings, get nice and long. Extend the hip. And just push that leg right back to a nice comfortable lunge position and slide underfoot. Repeat to the other side. In our lunge position here, just do some little hulas here, get those hips going. Hula, hula. There's our one way. And then maybe it's easier and harder one way than the other. Level those hips, go everywhere, but learn where center is. Now again, hands to floor, heart or sternum forward to maintain that. And then nice and slow, wiggle it, pull the foot, dorsiflex. You might hinge back just a little bit. Say a gentle hello to those hamstrings and point that toe. Sit back a little more for 5 seconds or less. And then grab the floor, get in a tall lunge, and just press yourself back. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Finish square and return. Before we stand, we'll do one more series of our rolls for today. The front roll versions.
Go front roll. I love this.
In the wide stance, I have my hands pretty wide. Start the beginner version again that we'll share with you today is to take a single hand across the chest. In this case, I have my left hand across my chest. I'm going to sniff my armpit as to look through the window. Bend the elbow with the hand on the floor and look to connect the opposite shoulder to the ground. Then press away. Return the hands to a wide stance. Hand across chest. Start by flexing the chin to tuck, bending the elbow with the hand on the floor, and trying to connect that shoulder to the ground. Breathe in, breathe out, and return to tall. Repeat two more each side. Nice and slow. Hand stays in tucked. Take a peek through that window in the back. Press away. Set up. Hand across chest. Start that flexion piece at the head neck. Nice and control. And back up. From here, let's get to our 3 versions of our squats. So press through our down dog shape. Enjoy the stretch. Press up. And from our narrow, our first and our wide positions, Lauren will share our first balance today. And yeah, we got to make sure those mics are on still. Sometimes those rolls are culprits.
Just flying around here.
So the
All right,
rolls can be
three-way
culprits.
squats to start. Standing with our feet in parallel. We're going to first root ourselves down and grow up tall, meaning grip your feet with grip the floor with your toes, pulling up those arches. Kneecaps pulled up, butt squeeze, hips extended, abs brace. This is your finishing position every time. Now, gently relax the cheeks a little bit. Let the knees press over the toes. Shoulders are on top of hips right now. Chest is square forward. Drive down into the floor to stand up tall. Again, pulling kneecaps up, squeezing butt. Knees press over toes. Stand up tall. And one last time, knees press over toes. And then this time, as we stand up out of this, we're going to press and grow the floor away to a 2-footed balance. Pointed feet, knees, glutes, abs. 3, 2. Now slow down. Control the down just like you controlled the up. Soft landing. From here, keep your heels nice tight together. Externally rotate, pivoting on your feet. It's kind of like your first position in ballet here. Staying tall again, shoulders stay on top of hips as we drive down, knees push out and back, and then drive into the floor to stand up tall, kneecaps, butts. 2 more, pulling yourself down, driving the floor away, fully extending at the top. 1 more time. From here, drive down and away, press the floor away, and grow up to that balance here. I should see the inside of those heels. Your knees are nice and straight. Now control the down again. 3, keeping your knees straight. 2, soft landing. Point side, toe ball heel down. Same idea, chest over top of hips. Pull the floor together to press your knees towards over your toes. Drive down and away to stand up tall. Pull the floor together. Drive down and away to tall. One more time. You know what happens at the top of this. Pull yourself down. Staying up tall, Ian. And then pressing away. Growing up. 3.
Because I started looking down.
2. And then heels connect in 3, 2. Soft landing. Point. And close. And shake.
It's because I was looking down. I knew you had eyes in the back of your head like that.
Don't look down.
I knew you had eyes in the back of the head. Take your time coming to the floor. Let's go one more time on the rolls. We can do the same thing, setting up the hands wide with the hand across chest. The progression includes taking the hand that had been across the chest, placing the palm up on the other side of the body, and then from here, we could freely roll over that shoulder. Again, regress that exercise as you need. Hand across, take a peek, or place that hand out to the side. Let's do 2 or 3 each side one last time on these rolls. My hands are wide. My left hand is palm turned up at the side of my body. Start by flexing. You continuing?
No, I can't because I'm going to roll it.
Oh, well then I'll move. No, which is like, just do it. Have fun with this roll, everyone. Talk us through what you're doing, Lauren.
Play the roll. All right, from my all fours, I have to roll on this side now. I placed my right hand on the floor. My left arm went palm up by my left side. I tucked my chin towards my armpit, pressed through the floor, and controlled soft landing. And then I roll myself back over to all fours and make sure to try the same thing on the other side.
And finish in your tall sit like me if you're done.
Sometimes you get confused.
Pushing through those legs. It's the leg drive to really help you get up in your handstand as much as it's this leg drive in this drill as well. From here, let's stand back up. No rules, anyhow you want. And one last squat series. This time I believe Lauren's going to add those bends on bent knees.
You're
Balances
correct.
on bent knees.
You're correct. Starting in parallel. Same rules apply. Pull yourself up tall first. Then relax a little bit to send your knees over your toes. Chest over hips. Drive down to stand up, pull up. 2 more. Press knees over toes. Stand up tall. This time, hang out in the bottom here. Knees press over toes. Now roll to the balls of those feet. Find your 2-footed balance and hold. For 4, 3. Stay the same height. Put your heels down. Then stand up out of that. Externally rotate your first position. Same thing. Tall, tall. Pull together to push those knees over their toes, driving down and away. Pull in, press away. Last time on this pull in and bent knees, we're gonna find our balance. Stay, heels leave the floor. As you're here, still keep trying to push those knees back for 3, 2, ceiling on your head, stay the same height, heels come down, then stand up tall. 1 more, point. Transfer, tall, tall. Pull together to come down. Drive down and away to tall. Pull together. Feel that power, not just in my voice. 1 more time. Pull yourself down. Now, stay. Heels leave. Hold. 3, 2, heels down. Push into the floor to tall. Squeeze, brace, hold, and then relax.
There we go. I like that. I do like that. 3-point planche, plank, planche, planche, and our holds. Those other holds, Lauren. Those other cold holds. Hinge, fold, assemble yourself in a high planks position. Hands narrow, nice and tall. From here, lean forward to your safe degree of wrist extension as allowed.
Meaning shoulders over wrists.
Then press those hands through the floor. Point the toe in the back and press yourself to your 3-point down dog. Keep the hips closed, energy pointing away. Then pull those hands to the hips to bring yourself forward. Press the hands forward to go back. Point the toe, square the hips, straighten the knee, build tension and awareness, and then pull yourself back to plank. Repeat just 1 more time each side. Press the floor forward. Finish with the pointed toe. Squaring hips, feeling those hamstrings and calves say hello. Pull forward and then press forward again. Is your heel on the back leg down on the ground? Whew, try it. It's harder. Pull through. Back to those knees. I get the fun stuff. Lauren gets the killer stuff. Core it up, Lauren.
Core time.
Core.
Back to your supine spine position. From here, chin's tucked slightly, arms right at your side, palms facing up. I'd like you first to bring your head and shoulders off the floor by engaging your core. Hold that for a second and just think about a couple things. What's my low back doing? And then gently relax. I guess that was just one thing to think about. What I want you to do is right now in that position here, find a neutral place in that spine. Your low back's not ramming into the floor, but you also couldn't drive a truck underneath it. Find that place. Now keep that place as you lift your head and your shoulders up off the floor. What that means is your low back should not be pressing or driving really heavy into the floor. Now from here, if you feel okay, extend those arms out to the side. Maybe lift one foot off the floor, bringing the knee towards center, and then the second one. And just hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then slowly relax down. Let me do one more extension, then we'll flip over. Whew. Head, shoulders leave the floor again. Pull to that hollow position. Knees lift up. Maybe you stay here. If you want added bonus, let's go 4 leg reaches, meaning reach one leg long, pull it back to center. Reach the other leg long, pull it back. Okay, we were alternating, but you can also do the harder way that Ian's doing and extend, and then both knees come back to center and relax. Whew.
Flipping over. Same thing, one last time in that plank, 3-point down dog. Set up in your tall plank. Extension in the wrists as you press forward to go back. Finish with the toe point. Check your surroundings. And then pull yourself forward. Let's do 6 total, 3 each. That's 1, this is 2. Press the floor away. You're shrugging the shoulders with stiff arms. Pulling yourself forward. Press the floor away. Use that flick of the toe for power. Pull through the hands to return. This is our 4th rep. Toe point. Is it feeling more open, more ready? Are your wrists saying, whoa, that's too much? Last one of each here. Check in. We'll build our skills here in our handstand class. Last one. Thinking about that handstand. Pull to plank. Relax. Abs with Lauren one more time.
If the last drill was enough for you, just alternating those leg extensions and always coming back to center. Do that again, or we're gonna add on and extend both legs. First, arms right at your sides for now. Lifting head and shoulders by engaging core. Then pulling both feet up off the floor, knees are bent. From here, if you'd like, either extend one leg or extend both legs. And then let's get into that handstand position and place our arms over our head and hold that hollow banana shape for 8. Toes are pointed. If I tried to pull your legs apart, I couldn't for 4, 3, 2, pulling back into center and relax.
No rules. Let's stand up. Hi-ya! I don't have coffee this morning and I feel like I'm really needing it. But next time,
Straight up H2 roll.
coffee. So we hope this is a coffee-friendly workout, right? A little stretch, a little strength, a little caffeine and calisthenics to keep us going on Saturday morning. We're going to play a little bit. I'm going to crawl in the back. Lauren's going to gently play with her handstand kick up. Take one more time here to get upside down, move around, build that strength endurance for your hands. Shake it in between. And coming up, we're going to superset or go back-to-back sets of a wall walk followed by a kick up. Working on some strength endurance today. One more time to play around first.
All right, Ian's working on his elephant crawl, just getting his body used to being somewhat upside down. I'm going to practice my kick up. I like to warm up with my step-ins, just reaching nice and long. This isn't the usual way I set up, but I like to warm up this way. Reaching long, reaching to the sky, alternating. I'm doing a little scissor here while I'm up there. So I'm coming up with one leg in front, switching my legs at the top and coming down. Just getting used to how much kick I need to reach into the sky and to telling myself that this is what I'm about to do for the next little bit.
Nice. Always quiet in your practice, because quiet means efficient, and efficient means gentle versions of things on joints. Avoid ramming into the floor as much as we want to create that tension. Build that relationship to the floor. Do you want more?
Yes.
Me too. What we're going to do today is about 10 seconds of work on a wall. Come down, make sure the dizzy factor is accounted for, and then right away, for 3 to 5 repetitions, try your version of the kick up. Again, Lauryn demonstrated her less performed version of kick up. Quickly show them that tripod. Pick your version of the handstand entry. This is our tripod kick up, because there's 3 bases of support on the floor and down, or challenge yourself with that step in. Pick your own adventure, join me on the wall, and then our exercises, or watch me first, and then join Lauryn. I go, you go, starting 10 seconds.
You go.
Tell us what to do, Lauryn.
Ian is about to climb up the wall. If you're climbing up the wall, you're facing the wall. Once you get there, you're getting as close to the wall as you feel comfortable this morning. The clock has started. Sorry, battling a little sneeze every time I go upside down for the first time. From here, if you're in your wall stand, you're practicing that hollow position for another 4, 3, 2, pressing the floor away, and then you must safely dismount the wall. Good. Then you're going to come into space and perform your kick-ups right now. For, 3 each side, 4 to 6. And the goal of this exercise is to just kick up towards the ceiling, reaching the midnight on the clock, and just practicing how much you're going to need to get upside down, but also controlling the down. Adjusting that volume dial and how much you're kicking, and always pressing the floor away to finish. My turn.
Shake it out in between. Not really any hard, fast rules. Or, if you feel okay with it, stretch out those hips in their squat. Lauryn's going to climb up that wall. Couple seconds as she goes here. So again, either stand out, shake it out, or join me in a squat. We're going for 10 or 15 seconds there, teammate.
15.
15. That's been 5 seconds already. Again, she's pressing the floor away, facing the wall, toes point, maintaining the breath. And in 3, 2, that safe dismount. Is that enough time in your squat? Let's stand up if it is. Let's come on up. Give Lauryn some space. And again, superset or put back-to-back sets of your wall walk with your tripod kick up. Make the conditions just right. Firm surfaces under hand. Lauryn was just checking out the surface underneath the hand. Again, avoid the carpet as much as you can. Try a hard surface like rubber, wood, concrete, but not ice, not ice. There we go. Great. So again, strength endurance. Practicing the strength endurance on the wall stand, and then the kick up. So if you feel rested, join me again as we go 15 seconds on the wall. If you need more rest, join Lauryn the next time. Let's
15?
do it.
You don't want to try 20 today?
Well, I'll do it. Yeah, okay.
If you want 20 seconds, start climbing that wall. I'll tell you at 15 if 20 is too many. For today, that's okay. Ooh, just catching my breath after that drill. As I hang out in the squat, my butt has lowered, chest is lifted. For you handstanders, that's been 15 seconds already and you're upside down. So 3, 2 is 20. Nice safe dismount. I'm gonna help you get out of the way a bit.
Get those performance enhancing techniques like shirt tucks
And now Ian's back to his kick
and
up.
dizzy check-ins.
His kick up here. So reaching towards those floors, you can see those shoulders are already elevated as he goes into the step before. He's scissoring right now. So going up with one leg. Oh,
Fiddly.
She's already looking a little sad. She doesn't like to get moved
I know.
too much around the room. She's been moved a little too much lately. Anyway, back to the kick up.
Oh, I think it's our 5 or 6. 5 or 6. Watch out for your surroundings again.
Okay, girl.
We recognize that handstands do require some space, some height. Thank you for joining, but let's get low in the squat because that doesn't really require any big space. We are here. Lauryn's going now-ish, And aiming again for about 20 seconds of work. Take the breath in the recovery squat here. Play with it. Pry, pull, build tension. It's the same tension that Lauren's trying to implement, will be implementing in the handstand. Pressing the hands into the ground, extending those elbows. And for 4 more seconds here to make it the full 20. And dismount. Very cool. Can you still go in your squat? Good for you. I got to give Lauren some room, so I got to come up. Take your time, shake it out. And again, work from the wall to the center. Kick-ups after the wall stand. Nice. And if you find that space, go for it, Lauren.
Oh, now you tell me.
Now you tell me. There we go. Nice. So again, Lauren is scissoring those legs too. Up with one, down with the other. Up with one, down with the other. Nice, and looking pretty seamless here between, I would call it her preferred leg and the one that she doesn't train maybe as often. Looking really good on that.
My body gets heavy after a minute of work there.
This is our third set. Third set on the wall. Scale back to 15 seconds. Come up to 20, or try one more time. Add another 5 seconds to your challenge. 25 seconds.
Increments. 3, 2, climb up that wall. We need to tuck in that pocket, Ian. His back pocket's hanging out. All right, we're in our squat. If you are upside down with Ian, you're just coming up to your 10-second mark. Here, there's your 10. If you're down here, maybe you're prying that hip open. You're at 15. You're breathing, gripping. You're at 20. Trying to find that hollow position, maybe finding a little balance off the wall. And you're at 25. Safe dismount. Hippity hop for me. One more time, kick ups for Ian. Always going to give you a side profile here.
Now you're going to really call me out at that midnight.
So just finding enough power, nice, to get towards that midnight. And not...
More pocket? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
There we go. It's just a white compared to your pants.
Wardrobe check. Come on.
I'm more a wardrobe manager is today. Great. Reaching up to the side, entering in that hollow body position, keeping the core tight. Nice. Using those hands and gripping, and always pressing.
Good on those numbers.
Always pressing the floor weight to end up standing all the way up tall.
So t-shirt checks, of course, okay, and make sure the back pockets are checked in. Performance enhancing tips all over the place, but the tension that Lauren will be pressing into the floor through her hands and the toe point driving up to the ceiling will help the strength. You ready to go? I'm just filling time for you, Lauren.
Yeah, I know you are.
3, 2, go.
So you did 25, increments at 15.
Pull yourself into that squat. Time started just a couple seconds ago, and legs together just on cue there, Lauren. So if we're in our squat here, can your chest be proud? You could also try to sink low. How low can you go? Be deliberate in that squat. Build strength for the hips. That's been 17 seconds. That's 20. Hang on for 5 more seconds if you're feeling strong. Finish with integrity for safety and strength. Done.
Sometimes I don't hear.
Come on up. Lauren's turn. One last time in that handstand here. Sorry.
In a weird place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll be in the shadows back here. So you can setting up in the tripod if you wish. Beautiful wrist extension. The toe point. The down. Repeat for repetitions. Finish on a good one. So hard to finish on a made basket, a really good ski run, or a beautiful handstand. But finish with integrity and own it to the end. And again on cue. Well done. How we doing? On the menu board over here, we have abs with straight arms. Are your wrists feeling like we can handle 1 or 2 more drills here?
1 or 2 more.
Okay.
I don't know how much straight arms I have.
Wonderful. Let's try it out. Come on back down to the floor. Finish with some of our core conditioning. And if we had more time, or in a separate workout, we might do this for 8 to 10 sets. I know.
Workout.
Separate workout. Kind of crazy. So build the strength in your handstand and complement it with some of these core strengthening exercises to help you along the way. Sit in your bum, Lauren. Your move first. Your little leg lift.
Oh.
Ugh.
All right.
Because this is easy. Just gives the arms a little break.
Little
I don't want to say easy. A little break on the arms.
Practice extending those elbows here too. So I have light fingertip grips on the floor. I'm extending my elbows so my blood donations are forward. My shoulders are packed, lats engaged. My legs are together, my toes are pointed. My hips are compressed into the socket. So kind of suck them under you. Now from here, keep a knee super straight and lift a leg. And hold for 3, 2, and soft landing. As you do this, try not to lean back too much. Go again, other leg. Hold for 3, 2, and down. First leg again. 3, 2, switch. 3, 2, switch. One more time each leg. 3, 2, switch. 3, 2, down. Now bonus, lift both for 4, 3, 2, soft down.
Oh, okay. If that was the polite one because it was easy on your arms, this one's going to be the tough one. Progressions for this include hands, feet on the ground, and dragging the feet or the knees towards the elbows. You do not have to be off the floor to be a successful version of this drill. From here, open those hands, press into the floor, protract through those shoulders, pull, hip compression, flex the knees off the ground, hold for time if allowed, for 3, 2, shake it out and return.
I was just watching back here.
Your turn.
I thought you were going to catch me.
I didn't catch you. You called yourself out. Don't,
Honesty.
but in a fine way, don't force it. Challenge the wrists, but listen. Challenge the abs, but feel. 3 and 2. There we go. Okay. Because it's a little bit more kind on the wrists, let's finish one last time with Lauren's leg lift, because that felt amazing on my core and my quads. You ready to go?
We're going to do about 6 to 8 double leg lifts. So
Oh my
like we
goodness.
finished. If you think that that's too much, follow our count, but go single, 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 single. All right? So toe, lats engaged, light grip, elbows super straight, compressed hips, pointed toes, straight knees, lift and tap. Lift and tap. Up, down, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, and soft down.
Yes! I love this time in the workout
Yes.
because that means that you've had a good time, done our stretch, done our strength, and it is time to hit play on that coffee maker and enjoy the rest of our day. So thank you for joining us today, live on a Saturday or in the archive, as we stretch in strength and play with bodyweight skills. I'm Ian.
I'm Lauren.
Take care. Stay strong. Stream your strength with us and Bars and Bells. See you for the Monday morning routine, the Sunday morning routine, any time of the day. Let us know. We'll be here online. Take care.
Goodbye.
Clean that ending up, Ian.
Have a nice day.